Autodesk Maya, commonly shortened to Maya, is a 3D computer graphics software that runs on Windows, OS X and Linux, originally developed by Alias Systems Corporation and currently owned and developed by Autodesk, Incorporated. It is used to create interactive 3D applications, including video games, animated film, TV series, or visual effects. The product is named after the Sanskrit word māyā, the Hindu concept of illusion. History: Maya was originally a next-generation animation product based on code from the Advanced Visualizer by Wavefront Technologies, Power Animator by Alias Research, Incorporated, and Alias Sketch. The code was ported to IRIX and animation features were added. The porting project codename was Maya. Walt Disney Feature Animation collaborated closely with Maya's development during its production of Dinosaur. Disney requested that the user interface of the application be customizable so that a personalized workflow could be created. This was a particular influence in the open architecture of Maya, and partly responsible for it becoming so popular in the industry. After Silicon Graphics Incorporated acquired both Alias and Wavefront Technologies, Incorporated, Wavefront's next-generation technology was merged into Maya. SGI's acquisition was a response to Microsoft Corporation acquiring Softimage Company. The new wholly-owned subsidiary was named Alias Wavefront. In the early days of development, Maya started with TCL as the scripting language, in order to leverage its similarity to a Unix shell language. But after the merger with Wavefront, Sophia, the scripting language in Wavefront's Dynamation, was chosen as the basis of MEL. Maya 1.0 was released in February 1998. Following a series of acquisitions, Maya was bought by Autodesk in 2005. Under the name of the new parent company, Maya was renamed Autodesk Maya. However, the name Maya continues to be the dominant name used for the product. Awards: on March 1, 2003, Alias was honored by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences with an Academy Award for Technical Achievement for Scientific and Technical Achievement for their development of Maya software. In 2005, while working for Alias Wavefront, Joss Stamm shared an Academy Award for Technical Achievement with Edwin Catmull and Tony DeRose for their invention and application of subdivision surfaces. On February 8, 2008, Duncan Brinsmead, Joseph Stamm, Julia Packons and Martin Werner received an Academy Award for Technical Achievement for the design and implementation of the Maya Fluid Effects system. Industry usage: Maya has been used to create graphics for many cinematic films, including the Academy Award winners The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Avatar, Finding Nemo, Up, Monsters, Incorporated, Hugo, Rango, and Frozen. It is also used to create visual effects for television programs, including Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, Once Upon a Time, Bones, Futurama, Boardwalk Empire and South Park. Maya was involved in creating the visual effects for video games, including Halo 4. Overview: Maya is an application used to generate 3D assets for use in film, television, game development and architecture. The software was initially released for the IRIX operating system. However, this support was discontinued in August 2006 after the release of version 6.5. Maya was available in both complete and unlimited editions until August 2008, when it was turned into a single suite. Users define a virtual workspace to implement and edit media of a particular project. Scenes can be saved in a variety of formats, the default being MB. Maya exposes a node graph architecture. Scene elements are node-based, each node having its own attributes and customization. As a result, the visual representation of a scene is based entirely on a network of interconnecting nodes, depending on each other's information. For the convenience of viewing these networks, there is a dependency and a directed acyclic graph. Users who are students, teachers can download a full educational version from the Autodesk Education community. The versions available at the community are only licensed for non-commercial use and some products create watermarks on output renders. The software comes with a full 36-month license. Once it expires, Users can log into the community to request a new 36-month license and download the latest Autodesk product. Additionally, a perpetual student license can be purchased for Maya. This license does not expire and the student version can be upgraded to the commercial version at a significant discount. It can be used even after the student graduates, the only restriction being non-commercial use. No watermarks are created during output, making the student version of Maya suitable for portfolio creation. However, files saved with this version are recognized by all versions of Maya as files created by a student version. The perpetual student license also permits the creation of non-commercial assets for non-commercial use in game engines such as the Unreal Development Kit. The free student license does not allow this. Components, since its consolidation from two distinct packages, Maya and later contain all the features of the now defunct Unlimited suites. Fluid Effects, a realistic fluid simulator based on simplified, incompressible Naviera-Stokes equations for simulating non-elastic fluids was added in Maya 4.5. It is effective for smoke, fire, clouds and explosions, as well as many thick fluid effects such as water, magma or mud. Classic Cloth, a dynamic cloth simulation toolset utilizing a planar pattern-based workflow inspired by the process used to design real-world garment patterns. In modern productions, the Maya cloth module has been largely replaced by the faster, more flexible N-cloth system introduced in version 8.5. Prior to this, third-party plugins, most notably Soflex, were generally preferred for their superior performance, simulation stability and their polygon modeling-based workflow already familiar to 3D artists. Fur simulation designed for large area coverage of short hairs and hair-like materials. It can be used to simulate short fur-like objects, such as grass, carpet, etc. In contrast to Maya hair, the fur module makes no attempt to prevent hair-to-hair collisions. Hairs are also incapable of reacting dynamically to physical forces on a per-hair basis. Physics-like effects are achieved through nearby fur effectors that approximate the effect of physical forces averaged over nearby follicles. N-hair simulator capable of simulating dynamic forces acting on long hair and per-hair collisions. Often used to simulate computationally complex human hairstyles including ponytails, perms and braids. The simulation utilizes NURBS curves as a base which are then used as strokes for paint effects brushes, thereby giving the curves a render time surface-like representation that can interact with light and shadow. A simulation on the curves alone for other, non-hair purposes is often known simply as dynamic curves. Maya Live, a set of motion tracking tools for CG matching to clean plate footage. It has been largely obsoleted by MatchMover. N-cloth, added in version 8.5, N-cloth is the first implementation of Maya Nucleus, Autodesk simulation framework. N-cloth provides artists with detailed control of cloth and material simulations. Compared to its predecessor Maya Cloth, N-cloth is a faster, more flexible and more robust simulation framework. N-particle, added in version 2009, N-particle is addendum to Maya Nucleus toolset. N-particle is for simulating a wide range of complex 3D effects, including liquids, clouds, smoke, spray, and dust. N-particles are more flexible than Maya's previous particle system in that N-particles may be used to simulate viscous fluids as well as supporting true particle-to-particle collisions. N-particles also interact with the rest of the Nucleus simulation framework without the need for costly workarounds and custom scripting. MatchMover, added to Maya 2010, this enables compositing of CGI elements with motion data from video and film sequences, a process known as match moving or camera tracking. This is an external program but is shipped with Maya. Composite, added to Maya 2010, this was earlier sold as Autodesk Toxic. This is an external program but is shipped with Maya. Camera Sequencer, added in Autodesk Maya 2011, Camera Sequencer is used to lay out multiple camera shots and manage them in one animation sequence. Maya Embedded Language, alongside its more recognized visual workflow, Maya is equipped with a cross-platform scripting language, called Maya Embedded Language. MEL is provided for scripting and a means to customize the core functionality of the software, since many of the tools and commands used are written in it. Code can be used to engineer modifications, plugins or be injected into runtime. Outside these superficial uses of the language, user interaction is recorded in MEL, allowing even inexperienced users to implement subroutines. Scene information can thus be dumped, extension ~MAYā, editable outside Maya in any text editor. System requirements, operating systems. Autodesk supports the Windows, Mac, and Linux platforms. As of Maya 2011, the software is 64-bit under Mac OS X. On Linux, the supported distributions are Red Hat Enterprise Linux and Fedora, 64-bit. While Autodesk acknowledges that the application may run on other distributions, it does not support them. Autodesk Maya 2012 is supported on Mac OS 10.6. Maya 2014 is supported on Mac OS 10.7 or 10.8. Hardware requirements. Autodesk has published system requirements to run Maya with adequate performance. The specifications are identical for both x86 and x64 platforms. See also, 3D computer graphics software, animation, comparison of 3D computer graphics software, list of Maya plugins, Autodesk 3ds Max, Autodesk Softimage, references. External links, Autodesk Maya, Autodesk Maya Lieutenant Service Packs download, Community Autodesk, Maya, free video tutorials, Autodesk Maya 2014 new features video, Community Simply Maya.